Your freedom may not agree with the freedom of others, but it does not matter because freedom is the word and movement of the weak. This freedom is exhilarating and packed with unknowns, so you and others can also bounce from one distinct, thrilling flavor or freedom to some other, or choose random flavors and freedom just because. It is a time of pleasure and fear, not because you are encased in worry as you've been for eons, but because to begin with, you may be apprehensive you choose the incorrect freedom. Only once you recognize your freedom alternatives are countless will you settle into the route or area that is right for you. You will be frightened within the next weeks as you and others create actions related to new or predicted freedoms. Do not worry. That worry will dissipate as you recognize you will no longer be punished for claiming your freedom, or which you want others to fortify the freedoms you claim. The sky people are returning. It is time. The ancient prophecies are coming complete cycle. The whole lot has cycle. The seasons, the waters, the animals, the cycle of life and demise, all things in this realm are patterns. He is showing me the reasons changing speedy, large herds migrating, a toddler being born, developing old and demise, and turning into a ball of light that then chooses its next riverland. He is now showing me the foreign belt, and our planetary system is within it heavily now. I am in view that a big wall of light is approaching. I am shivering throughout. I'm considering that there is big love in this wall of light. It appears like home. I'm tearing up too much to kind. I've so overlooked this light, and I pay attention that we are right here to anchor it, to be this light, to radiate this light. And I am being shown a dark shell of Gaia, of old earth becoming lit for within, as it enters into the light wall, and I can not only see light. You notice nicely, galaxy, within the void all things are feasible for all matters are more clear. Within the noise that is to come back, clarity of thoughts and of heart might be your greatest gift you can give. For the ones of you who don't forget your days as native peoples, remember the warm dust among your feet. Remember your body running happily across fields of tall grass. Don't forget the sky smiling down at you. Recall your planetary mother. You are right here for her. We are right here to serve, to lend our light. To begin with, you will possibly encourage others to follow your lead, not because you have to, or doing so promotes your new life of personal freedom, but because that is how earthlings are used to achieving power while off the earth. At the identical time, others will probably try to shift your direction. This week, you will examine your new inner directed love in action contrary to what many of you could trust. The result might be impartial freedom devoid of pondering, pushing, forcing, or fear. However, first, most of you will take a look at this new love with pieces of outer directed power. Even though this week will possibly be difficult and the piece fearful, it will offer you in common sense completion and freedom. The freedom to be regardless of what others want or need, the liberty to be with new adventures, words and moves. Freedom is the word of the day, week, and the rest of your current life on the earth. For a whole lot change is going on for your world, simply as our ancestors informed it to be. As it become, and so it is turning into, we see the skies telling their stories. We keep in mind the sky people in the tales of our ancestors. We take into account them coming down and sharing their wisdom. We did no longer understand that first, but in time we found out to trust them. Our people had been visited by the stars within the Pleiades. We had been lucky sufficient to be bubbled and energetically separated from the others. We had been surrounded and protected by using the Great Mother, her regulation and nurtures all things. The awesome Mother is returning. Her energies are felt in the soil under our toes. We experience the rumbling of great alternate, like a robust stampede. It can't be stopped. It is able to be heard from afar. We recognize it is coming. We experience it is coming deep in our bones. You too sense the stampede of change. I wasn't intended to war. I didn't come right here to conflict. There is no want for that now. And no longer now that everyone, this lovely light is pouring into the planet and transforming the whole thing and everyone. So get that feeling to your body, expensive ones, that it's already right here, very important. You try this time all the time for your sleep kingdom. You turn constantly in your sleep country. Every now and then you move up and down the timeline, and also you are resolving matters, healing things, ending old contracts. And if there is an old agreement now that is stopping you from accepting this lovely new change in your existence, permit simply draw it out. So, see that flame out of you, going into the violet transmuting flame. This is a lovely, sensible device that we use pretty often, as it's quite effective.